Man, yo, what's good, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel. It's your boy Acito, man. Salute to Eazy, salute to Tex. Seems like they have come to an agreement, man. Salute to Cola. He held a space the other day, and Eazy and Tex got into space, and they pretty much once again were talking. And this time it seemed a little bit more calmer. After like 3 or 4 times of them speaking on live and spaces, screaming at one another, I think they had time to process everything, and it was a better conversation this time around. Almost to the point where Tex is like, "Yo, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna call you, and we gonna chop it up." And Eazy also said, "Listen, I ain't gonna say no more slander. You don't say nothing else. Let's get on the phone. Let's talk." I love that. I love that, bro. Cause I didn't know where this was headed to. I'm gonna be real. Not even behold, like a couple hours later, all Texas battles is back on YouTube. So this was pretty much a play where he probably just took the battles and put them unlisted. He didn't completely delete them off of, you know what I'm saying, YouTube. So that was a good thing to see, man. Cause that, like, a lot of people brought to my attention, like, yo, what about Riggs? You know, what about Snake Eyes? What about his other opponents? You know what I'm saying? Like, they put a lot of work in writing the material. It's not fair to them, especially Snake. Snake, literally, that battle just dropped. You know what I mean? And you delete it off YouTube. Like, so that was good to see. A good sign to see the battles go back up on YouTube, you know? So hopefully these two guys, you know, got on the phone, you know what I mean, had a great conversation and came to an understanding. I did finish listening to the live that Eazy did with Caps, and that was very, very insightful. You know, he talked about a little bit more in depth about the whole situation with King, with Muwap and Tex, how all three of them pretty much tried to muscle him, you know what I'm saying, into getting more money and basically getting a better contract. Now, according to Eazy, I think King's contract isn't up till the end of the year, but I believe Muwap's contract is up and Tech's contract is up in September. So they were trying to negotiate, I'm assuming, for more money. And Eazy thought it was egregious. He thought niggas was trying to, you know, strong arm him, and he wasn't budging. And I heard rumblings that Muwap wasn't trenches, but he confirmed it. He said Muwap is not trenches. He hasn't signed his contract. He said he also doesn't like when Tex and Muwap were like making those spaces. They would have Tati the boss and all them in there and Twerk, and they would be talking crazy, and them niggas wouldn't defend him. They wouldn't defend his honor. You know what I'm saying? Or Muwap would just be sitting in the space with a speaker and not saying anything. And he was like, I don't like that shit. Like, I need to know where you stand. You got to draw a line in the sand. Let me know where you at with it. You know what I mean? So, as far as I'm concerned, Muwap is not trenches. You know what I mean? J Moore is not trenches. Oh my God. The Bri The Lyricist. Jesus Christ. Yo. Jesus. That woman there? Oh my Lord. Bro, I watched a 2-part live of her. Oh my Lord. She aired everything out, bro. Salute to Polo, man. I watched it on his channel. Bro, y'all remember when the whole Zan and Bri The Lyricist, and then there was rumors that Eazy was smashing Bri and Zan, like all of that shit, and then Remy kicked all of them out of trenches in Chrome 23. She broke that shit down, bro. She broke that shit down to a T. How Battle Facts, his corny ass, was like trying to set her up. You know what I mean? Reaching out to her to do an interview and ask her all these personal questions. And she was gullible and told him that she told him something that she dealt with Eazy or something like that. And this nigga went back and told Zan and shit. But this nigga showed up at her job. She was a bartender. This nigga Battle Fact showed up at her job and was getting like basically free drinks. Like, she pouring this nigga like 3 shots worth of alcohol in one drink. You know what I'm saying? Getting this nigga lit and she's paying for it. He ain't paying for it. And she ended up getting fired from her job for that, for stealing. But in totality, she was like, all the things that Battle Facts asked me in this dumbass interview, Zan pretty much used it in her second round. You know what I mean? She was like, yo, if I see Battle Facts, I'm gonna punch him dead in his eye. I was crying, yo. I was crying. That shit was funny. But yo, she was like, yo, she talked about how she had a real couple awkward moments with Remy Ma. At first it was all good, and then there was a moment at the Hitman and Eazy battle where she said something like, I'm only here to see that nigga Eazy. And Remy turned around and gave her a look, and she was like, oh, they fucking around, like because I guess her and Eazy was kind of like talking. She talks about a moment where I guess her and Eazy was in a hotel and nothing happened. Like, he didn't smash. Like, I don't know. That sounded a little suspect to me, but I don't know, bro. The story is crazy though. She breaks down the dysfunction between the trenches, bro. Those group chats, how they talk shit about one another, how a lot of niggas say they don't like Eazy. She was kind of indirectly talking about Tex in a certain situation, how niggas complain, but then niggas turn around and go back. So I know that was for Tex. Y'all got to see it though. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. She even talks about how she got on the phone with Remy Ma and Eazy, and Eazy was lying and they were screaming and cursing at one another. Eazy was denying that he wasn't flirting with Bri, that he told her that he was single. He told Bri that he was single, but he was fucking with Rem at the time. Bro, I don't understand this shit, bro. Like Eazy, bro. You're fucking with Remy Ma, bro. You got the plug. Why are you fucking with I'm about to say low tier bitches. Excuse me. Why are you fucking with battle rap bitches, bro? Why? Makes no sense, bro. Niggas need to have dick discipline, bro. I'm sorry. Niggas don't have it, bro. Your track record, bro, of just dysfunctional shit, bro, is just egregious. It's egregious, bro. But it was just a mess, bro. Like, she exposed all that shit on some real shit. I look at that shit. I look at them trenches niggas like, yo, y'all niggas is wild, bro. Y'all niggas is wild. Clearly, all of y'all don't fuck with one another. Y'all not all on the same, the same page of things. And Eazy just looks like a terrible leader, bro. Like, no matter how you slice and dice this shit, bro, you're a terrible leader. And I hope that this Tex situation, the Bri, the Zan, all of this shit is a lesson to you, bro, moving forward. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like you being the manager of Muwap and the manager of Tex, I think you were the manager of Bri. I mean, not Bri, Zan. It's a conflict of interest, bro. It's a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that really stood out to me, right? You were on Caps and you were talking about the Snake Eyes and the Tex battle, right? So this battle was supposed to be booked on Bar You to Death, I believe. And something happened and the battle couldn't happen. So Bar You to Death pretty much gave the battle to Eazy. Snake Eyes and Tex, they already got deposits. But Tex said he didn't get a back end deposit. Now, I don't know if Snake Eyes didn't, but I'm assuming Snake Eyes not going to rap if he don't got his back end. But Tex said he never got paid. Like, he never got his back end after the battle. And Eazy's like, bro, I'm not paying you. Like, I was given that battle. Like, I don't know where your money is. You got to talk to the nigga from Bar You to Death. And I thought that was very alarming, because why are you telling this nigga you don't know where his money is? You don't have his money, but you're his manager. Yeah, you have the battle. You're capitalizing off of the battle. You're making money off of the battle. It's on your YouTube. So you're gonna make money at some point off of the battle. But you're his manager. You didn't do the proper due diligence to make sure that your artist was getting paid his back end when you took the battle. Like, you didn't call on his behalf to get his money so you can get your 10%. Like, That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit is a conflict of interest, bro. And any league owner should never be no manager, bro. Never be no manager. No. That's a big no, bro. It's a big no. And the whole shit when Tex was trying to get Vada to be his manager, and Eazy got wind of it and pretty much hated on it, and that pretty much killed the relationship with Vada, because Vada was never doing commentary again. So it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, Tex, moving forward, bro, you have to really, really know what you want, and you gotta really study the business of this shit. Like, of course, I know you're a student of the game. You're learning as far as on the battle rap side of things, but you need to learn the business, bro. ARP did a really, really great blog about you and Eazy, and he talked about the whole conversation of the names, like battle rappers' names, 2 words, 1 word, 3 words, how it can be difficult in the algorithm, how to properly like connect certain different worlds to kind of mesh into one thing, like how you got your prison stories and you're trying to convert that to battle rap. He gave some really, really great strategies of how to connect the two. I think you need to definitely watch that blog, but I don't know, man. It's a very teachable moment from both sides. Like I said, I was very happy to see that the two of them were able to have a conversation. And then the results of it is Tex Battles is back up on YouTube. I don't like it being public, though. I think that's not good. We should never be privy to what's going on, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes or in y'all house. You know what I mean? That's for y'all to handle. But at the same time, niggas brought this shit to the public. Y'all brought this to the internet. So once it hits the internet, it's fair game. Anybody could talk about it. You know what I mean? So I hope this shit is a learning curve, bro. I see Eazy, promoting Dre Majesty. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a battle on another league. I seen him posted. This is the stuff that you should have already been doing, Eazy, for all the artists that you manage. You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, when you battled Shotgun Suge and you felt you won the battle, after the battle, you went straight to the spaces and you debunked everything, every contribution that Suge, brought to your league into that battle. You spent hours defending, saying you won the battle, but you never gave flowers or credence to the artists that performed on your platform. You never gave nothing to King with the Cortez or Mac Myron and Tex. You know what I'm saying? Clone and Muwab. Like, you didn't touch on none of that. So I thought that was very, very alarming. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully moving forward, bro, like if you're going to, utilize not only your YouTube and your platform to, promote these artists, especially the ones that you're managing, bro, you have a due diligence, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't like the fact that you're managing Tex and Tex is saying I ain't get paid, and you're like, I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know where your money at. Like, huh? Like, I just thought that was crazy, bro. I thought that was crazy. But nevertheless, man, salute the Tex. Tex Saygo. You know what I mean? I make sure I say the Tex Saygo. Salute the Tex, you know what I'm saying? I don't know as far as if he is still trenches or not. I'm assuming he is, if his battles is back up, but only time will tell. I know Eazy said they have 2 announcements coming up. They have a tournament coming up. They got the Chrome anniversary card coming up. So they working, man. So they should be hitting us with some announcements probably sometime this week, going into the holiday weekend. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way Bri was talking in that live sound like some sexual assault was being taking place, though, at the trenches, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. That could be an angle, a real dangerous angle. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Salute to my nigga Polo. He made a reference to that, and I'm just like, yo, you right, bro. That could be a real dangerous angle, bro. Along with the Remy shit, along with the Pat Pooh shit, like. That's another angle, bro. That's another angle. You see Remy Ma getting apprehended outside the courtroom arguing with her son's daughter killer. Like, crazy, bro. It's a crazy game, man. You gotta stay safe out here, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like for me, man. It's your boy Acito. I'm out of here. Peace.